Ripples by Beabadoobee. My name is Stuart. Welcome to Guitar Lessons with Stuart. This is the third video I've done today. The first two I did, they're not great. They went a little crazy. I'm gonna try to keep this one reined in a little bit. I'm gonna try to stay focused. I'm gonna respect your time. I'm going to respect my time. Let's get started with this song. Beginning part, the verse to the song, very fun to play. Very fun to play, relatively simple to play. It's got some unique chords, but they're not too much of a handful. They're kind of just a palm full of chords. Middle finger is gonna go on the 2nd fret of the D string. That's the 3rd string from the top. Your ring finger goes on the 2nd fret of the G string. That's the string right below it. Look at that. It's the middle 2 strings. And you must use those 2 fingers because your pointer finger has another job that I will explain in a moment. Got that ready? There we go. No pick for this song. Thumb plays the A string, the 2nd string from the top. Then your pointer finger plays the D string, that next string right down there. And then your middle finger is gonna play the next string, that's the G string. So we've just got thumb, pointer, middle. Then your pointer finger plays the D string again. That is our basic picking pattern throughout this song. It's not always exactly like that, but it's pretty close the whole time. So we've got bingy bing bong, beabadoobee. Look at that. That's how you can remember it. I am smarter than you are. All right, we've got that. Okay, good. That's the first chord. Some sort of an A chord. Whatever. We're not gonna, honestly, I'll tell you the names of the chords, but they don't matter that much. We're just learning the guitar part. This isn't like chord naming town. This is Learn Ripples by Beabadoobee. How deep into the video I am in? 3 minutes, that's not bad. We're doing great. Look at this. Bingy bing bong. Then add your pointer finger to the 2nd fret of the top string, the low E string. You're gonna do the same type of picking pattern, but now instead of your thumb playing the A string, your thumb plays the E string. These 2 fingers keep doing those middle 2 strings though. So we've got top string, skip the A string, pointer finger plays the D string, middle finger plays the G string, pointer finger goes back to the D string. So now we've got bing, bang. Got it? Okay, great. Take this chord, happens to be an F sharp minor. You're gonna move it up 1, 2 frets. So now your pointer finger's on the 4th fret of the E string, skip the A string, middle finger's on the 4th fret of the D string, ring finger is on the 4th fret of the G string. Do you see that? Take a good look. Take a picture. It will last longer. Same picking. There we go. This is my favorite part. I might say that 3 or 4 more times. You're going to keep your ring finger in the same spot. Do not move your ring finger. Lift up your pointer finger, get it out of the way, then move your middle finger up 1 string like that. So now your middle finger is on the 4th fret of the A string. Take your pointer finger, put it on the 3rd fret of the D string. So what we just did is your middle finger and your pointer finger just traded strings like that. Well, that's not actually true, is it? They actually did not trade strings. So never mind, forget I said that. What happened is we moved our fingers around into this other chord. See, from here, and then middle finger on the 4th fret of the 2nd from the top, pointer finger on the 3rd fret of the 3rd from the top. We're gonna do the same picking that we did at the beginning where we're playing the A, D, and G strings. See that? So we now have 4 chords. This, by the way, oh, I didn't name the other. We're not gonna name chords. I'm done naming chords. Up to the 4th fret, then switch to this weird one. This is C sharp 7, okay? Happy now? So 2nd fret on the middle 2, add your pointer finger to the 2nd fret of the top string, slide everything over 2 frets, so now everything's on the 4th fret. Then you move your middle finger up to the A string, put your pointer finger on the 3rd fret of the D string. Then we go back to the 2nd fret chord. This is 2nd fret on the top string, skip the A string, middle finger plays 2nd fret on the D string, ring finger plays 2nd fret on the G string. Same picking. And then we're gonna go like this. Look very carefully. Watch this. Are you watching? I hope you're watching, because look. Does that look familiar? Did that look like a familiar little move right there? It was sort of like what we did here, But now we're doing it over here. So what's happening is my pointer finger is getting out of town. Middle finger goes up to the A string on the 2nd fret. Pointer finger plays the 1st fret on the D string. It's the same little transition. Then we do our same picking. Okay. Let's do it from the top. Play it with me. We'll do it really slowly, starting from our 2-finger A chord. 1, 2, here we go. And I slowed it down more than my count off made it sound like. Okay, see how that works? Then back to the 2nd fret. Then switch to that one. We did it. There's a lot of chords here, I know. There's a lot of chords. You're like, how am I supposed to memorize all these? We actually are almost done with the verse already. The verse is short, and it's just the chords just lead into each other. So we just did this. Then take this same shape. We're keeping this same shape. This is a B7, by the way. Surprised you didn't know that. There's no way you could have known that. Are you kidding me? You're gonna take this chord. You're gonna move it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 frets up. So now your middle finger's on the 7th fret of the A string, pointer fingers on the 6th fret of the D string, ring fingers on the 7th fret of the G string, and we do our same picking pattern, but we're gonna do it twice in a row. So now we're gonna, that's the first time through the verse. Let's do that together from the beginning. 1, 2, here we go. Pointer finger up to 4, then switch to the thing right there, back to the 2nd fret. Then switch, then up to 7, 2 times in a row. See, that is very doable. You play that twice. That's what happens 2 times in the verse. She does it once without any singing, once with singing, and then we have to move to the 2nd part of the verse. But do not despair, Del Biagio. What's a Shakespeare character? Crucio. No, that's like a Harry Potter spell, isn't it? How about we keep learning the song? We basically start over the verse again. We're doing all this exactly the same. First several chords, literally not changing anything. We played the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chords. We did exactly the same without changing anything. We didn't change the picking. We didn't change the notes. We didn't change anything, okay? Okay? We ended up right here on that 6th chord. You play that once. Then things change a little bit. We're gonna go up to the 7th fret, but we're not gonna do that same chord we were doing before. You're gonna do pointer finger on the 7th fret of the E string, the top string. Skip the A string. Middle finger on the 7th fret of the D string, and then ring finger on the 7th fret of the G string. This happens to be a B minor 7 chord. You're gonna do the picking like this, where you do the top string, but you're gonna do it twice in a row. See that? Bingy, bing, bong, bingy, bing, bong. Then we do our trademark classic transition to this chord. Remember that guy? So this is where middle finger plays 7th fret on the A string, pointer finger plays 6th fret on the D string, ring finger stays on 7th fret of the G string. But check it out, the picking is gonna be unique. Watch this. I'm gonna get a close up of my picking and my eyes. Try to watch my fingers, not my crazy eyes. You're gonna go like this. Thumb, pointer, middle, then back up to thumb on the 2nd from the top. Then, this part's crazy. Your middle finger plays the open B string. So that was thumb, finger, thumb, finger on the open B, thumb on the A string, pointer on the D string, thumb back on the A string. You see that? That was like this. Let's do that one more time. That's the end of the verse. I'm gonna give myself a 7.5 out of 10 for staying on task during this lesson. But now we have to learn the chorus. Should we play through the whole verse once and then do the chorus? No, that'd be stupid. That'd be stupid. Why did you give me such a stupid idea? So we'll learn the chorus, but I have to warn you that the chorus is a little harder than the verse. I don't really like playing the chorus. I like playing the verse to this song. So, would you please sign my petition to delete the chorus to this song and just have the verse? It's not that bad. It's not that bad, but you got to stretch your hand out. You got to use your thumb. Here's what we're going to do for the verse. Chorus! Pointer finger is going to smash down on 2 different strings. If you try to use 2 fingers, it's going to just make it too much of an awkward stretch later on. So we've got to use pointer finger is going to play the 2nd fret on the G string and the B string. So that's the 2nd to bottom and the 3rd from the bottom strings. Those 2 right there. We don't care what goes on with the high E string. That one, it can be muted. If you're pushing on it, no big deal. But the only notes we need to play with the pointer finger are the B and G strings, okay? So get your pointer finger ready to go there and brace yourself. Thumb plays the open A string. Then use your fingers to play those 2 strings that your pointer finger's on, like this. I use 2 different fingers, 1 finger per string. If you want to use 1 finger and just give it a little flick, that's okay, but you might accidentally hit an extra string like I just did. That's why I use 2 fingers. Like that. So we've got open A, then you play the G and B strings while keeping your pointer finger over here. Then you have to stretch with your ring finger to the 4th fret on the E string. Play that with your thumb, and then play those same 2 notes down here. That's the tough part. We go bing, gee, bing, bong. See how that works? Great, fantastic, amazing. I know, it's a stretch. Deal with it. Get rid of your ring. Do you hear that? Is that a fire alarm? It's done. Now I just sound crazy. Get rid of your ring finger. Thumb comes up around the top of the neck and plays the 2nd fret. So now we've got A string, 4th fret, thumb on the 2nd fret of the E string. Okay, great, fantastic. Do you hear it? It's not a fire alarm, it's a truck. Then you get rid of your thumb, play the open E string, and those same 2 notes. If you haven't noticed, we keep going back to those 2 notes every time. So we've got A string, 4th fret on the E string, thumb on the 2nd fret of the E string, open E string. Then your thumb comes down and plays the open D string, but I have to tell you something. Your open E string you just played is still gonna be making noise. So what I like to do is when I play that D string, my thumb just comes and touches the E string to mute it. So I end up going. See that? See, I snuck my thumb up there, muted the E string right when I played the D string. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. It's actually kind of hard. Sorry, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make it seem not difficult when I know you're really struggling with it. I know you're having a hard time. I know you're having a hard time right now, but you're doing great. We're almost done. D. D. Okay. Then something else happens. Your ring finger plays the 4th fret on the A string. Back to the same 2 notes. Back to the D string, and then finally the low E string, and then those same 2 notes. So these 2 notes go on the entire time. Your thumb is going A, 4th fret on the E string, 2nd fret on the E string, open E string, open D string, 4th fret on the A string, open D string, open E string. All the way through sounds like this. They do that 5 times. Can you believe it? I think it's 5 times. I think they do it 4 times with singing, and then 1 time without singing. And then when they end the song, they just go. very slowly and gently play an A again. That's what this is, by the way, an A. Should we review the beginning? I'll tell you what. Let's play it all the way through once. We'll do the verse all the way through once with the repeats. We'll do the chorus once with the repeats. So 5 times in a row. It's going to take a minute, so you should probably just end the video right now. But then what if there's a crazy tag at the end? What if I make some joke? What if I tell you about the secret note from the song at the end? So you probably should stay until the end just in case. 1, 2, here we go. I messed up. Sorry. 2nd fret. Oh. Then we do all that again. You're like, I don't remember any of this, bro. Why are you doing this? What good is this gonna do? I still need to learn the song, and now I'm supposed to play along with you? Remember, we do that twice, I think. Now we do it the final time. So how's it going? What are you gonna be for Halloween? Is Halloween over yet? I'm trying to just like have a conversation with you, but I'm also trying to play the song, and I know it's gonna mess everything up. Oh, that was a close one. I thought I blew it, but I got it. I'm very talented. Oh, this chorus is kind of... Oh, this is gonna be bad. Why am I trying to talk? I should just focus on what I'm doing. This is the 3rd time, I think. I really don't know why I'm doing this. Ooh, thought I was gonna blow that, but I got it. 1 more. Beabadoobee, ripples. My name is Stuart. Welcome to Guitar Lessons with Stuart.